brother Danya Allah coming back again with another lesson, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Chah HaKadosh. Alright, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone there as well. And shalom to the hopeful elect brothers and sisters that believe in this word, that fear in the Heavenly Father and the Son. And just headed back from a on the road, so to speak. Got quite a bit of a journey, but just wanted to just put some speak some things in the spirit, different things that's going on. We just recently had a earthquake today. I believe this is a 4.8, almost a 5 on the Richter scale, and it was felt I believe all up and down the East Coast. Some people felt it, some people didn't, depending on certain situations, but it was a 4.8, almost a 5 on the magnitude of the earthquake. The Apostle Jahar just did a video. I saw it pop on my phone that there was an earthquake, New Jersey, so like New York, New Jersey area. I think it really originated around New York, but I saw it popped up on my phone, and the brother was just with me earlier when we got to our destination. The place that we were, out here in Pennsylvania that we was in, it's about almost 5 hours from Pittsburgh, the Burg, or as I like to call it, the Pick. Like 25-30 minutes outside of Philly. I believe I was just speaking to Zaquan Manatazak, the elder Manatazak, up there in Connecticut. Shout out to that elder, Shalom. If he watched this video, I'll probably hear back from him in a little bit. But yeah, you were saying that brothers in Philly felt it also. So yeah, I was about 30 minutes out from Philly, and the people that were there that we were speaking to, they asked us if we felt the earthquake. So while we was driving towards there, the bro noticed something. He was in the passenger seat, I was driving, but he noticed that we both noticed that something was going on. He was wondering, like, why is the brother has a newer car, but or should I say younger car, right? Why is the road? Why does it seem like the road? Why are we bouncing like that on the road? At first we didn't think nothing of it, but then it made sense when we got to our destination. They asked us if we felt the earthquake, because they felt it there. They say for like a couple seconds, like the building was shaking and everything for a couple seconds, so they felt it. And hey man, like the scriptures say, there should be earthquakes in diverse places. But now, when you think about it, these earthquakes that happen around the world, they cause lots of devastation. Now, hey, we can expect to see more going on here in Babylon, to the point of causing many casualties and much judgment coming upon the people via earthquakes, right? Which can cause what? Sinkholes to open up. Which if the epicenter of the earthquake, where basically where it originates or vibrates, whatever, is in the ocean, or say in a river, or off the coast, like say like off the coast of East Shore, say you in like earthquake Jersey Shore, right, or earthquake Wildwood, New Jersey, whatever. If it's in the water, it can cause, if it's great enough, it can cause a tsunami. And a tsunami can destroy, it can mess up whole populations, right? And call, Lord will, stuff like that does happen. And of course, the Lord will, He will preserve His elect. But hey, man, That's the scriptures that that's the prophecy the Lord said. There should be earthquakes in diverse places, man. Right? And now you actually starting to feel some of these things, man, or see them yourself. We talk about the different prophecies, we see news reports of them, but then there's brothers in certain areas of the world that are actually experiencing it. Like the brothers down in Australia, they're experiencing cash being phased out. It's gone, right? And people are angry about that too. So cash being phased out. Certain brothers might live in certain places in Europe where or even close to certain places, brothers in Europe, they might travel to Switzerland and see that they can't use cash anywhere. I have a particular family member that they have some friends out in Switzerland, and they go out there, every once in a while to for vacation, because their particular friend is pretty wealthy, has a construction company out there or whatever. But every time he goes, the last time he went, I asked, I said, did you notice, I literally asked him, did you notice people, what I asked? Yeah. So when he was telling me about it, he said, yeah, I couldn't find anywhere where I could use my cash. So cash is if it's not all the way phased out, it's about there in Switzerland. He couldn't find places where he could use his cash. And this was like maybe not two. It was probably about 4 years ago that he was saying this, so it might definitely be completely phased out. But he couldn't find anywhere where he could use his cash, so he had to use his card. And you would think as soon as you got there you would notice stuff like that, but they're on vacation, Jake be oblivious about things. But hey, a lot of people there in Switzerland are using the Karagma in their hand to pay for things. They got a digital app that they call Swish that they can pay for things digitally, but they can use the Karagma, man. They can use the Karagma. And brothers can fact check me on that, whether or not they can use the Karagma with the Swish, So Salakia for that if I get that information mixed up. But hey, lots of things going on. You got this earthquake coming up. The earthquake that just happened. You got the solar eclipse that's coming up. Oh, another thing too, and the brother can attest to this because he was with me. Because I was at had to do some situations to get a vehicle or whatever. But so out in the place where I'm coming from, they were saying that the airport out here in this part of PA, they have the whole what they say, they got military airplanes that are flying in to prepare for the military airplanes assembling, flying into the airport, fighter jets and stuff like that, flying into the airport out here to prepare for the solar eclipse. I said, well, wow. And she said, man, that's strange. Like now she said you got military airplanes out here. It's the Edomite lady. These military airplanes out here preparing for a solar eclipse, and you don't want us to be worried about it. So now it's what is the Lord about to do? What's about to be the next phase and prophecy that the Lord's about to cause to come down the line? Because because we know Yahweh Shemiyah controls all things, right? Esau, Edom, this devil, he's the ruler and has the authority in the earth as we speak, right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? So the Lord has given him authority in the earth, right? He's ruler over the earth, and he's doing a poor job at it, But like the scripture says, the heart of man is in the hand of the Lord, and as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So just like the Lord, just as water from a river, it turns this way, it turns that way, and the Lord controls that, he can control the mind of the kings of the earth and of the people underneath him. right? He controls the spirits everywhere. Everything is under the Most High's control. But the Lord is using this devil on the left-hand side to also fulfill his prophecy. This devil is being used to bring forth this charagma. The devil is being used to create these nuclear missiles to destroy Babylon the Great and certain other areas in the world, right? Right? There's different technology for which this devil's going to come down with great wrath, knowing that he has but a short time. He's going to come down with that technology, all right, to try and spoil and destroy those that fear the Lord, and to trodden these 2/3 Jakes and you women, right, to trodden them down underfoot and to give them harsh judgment, because the spirit of vengeance is going to be on this devil also. A spirit of vengeance is going to be on him also, right? Why do you think King David said, "Arise, O Lord, disappoint him"? Right, on our behalf, please disappoint this devil. Don't let him get us, Lord. Right? Don't let him get over on us. Don't let him destroy all of us. Right? Which he's gonna grab some of us up, but we're gonna, those who are beheaded for the witness of the Lord Yahushai, they're gonna see great reward and resurrection and immortality. Right? Right? But outside of that, arise, Lord, disappoint him, and he's going to he's going to disappoint the shit out of Esau, man. He's gonna be super disappointed. It's gonna seem like he got everything. It's gonna seem like it, man. But he's like, oh, I've accomplished my goal. I can kick back, put my feet up, right? I can sit down and eat my steak dinner, you know, raw. I can eat my steak dinner in peace. I've done everything that I wanted to do, right? Then the Lord's gonna catch him, man. He's gonna catch him slipping, right? He's gonna pull the rug out from beneath him, so to speak, man. Then he's gonna be suddenly in straits, right? But arise, O Lord, disappoint him, deliver my soul, right? So these devils are they're gonna, you know, like a video I did earlier this week, they're gonna seek to lay hands on us, right? It says what? Oh, look at that. I gotta see if I can get some, like out of posture, get some, some organic watermelons from Lancaster, PA. I remember that video. So, oh, Lancaster is right up there. But Salaki, you know, off topic, right? This devil's gonna seek to lay hands on us, and we want the Lord to disappoint him in that, right? That's why it also says in Isaiah 59 that the Lord's gonna raise a standard, right? When the wicked shall come in as a flood, they're gonna be everywhere. Whether it be robots, technology, super soldiers, military, whatever all his forces of war, all his military might to come and to apprehend the elect. The Lord's going to raise up a standard, whether it be the angels, right? The scriptures say what? Michael the archangel was standing for the children, the prince that's standing for the children of thy people, right? So the Lord's going to raise up Michael to help us, right? We're also going to send down the spiritual power, or should I say, increase it increase it to a high degree. All right, and we can work miracles and become like Supermen, right? To defend ourselves and the brethren, the sisters, our families that may be of the elect, that are, you know, that may be with us, all right, or in other areas. Send us to defend them, right? So the Lord is going to disappoint him when he raised up that standard, right? When he bestowed that spiritual power, all right, or you know, reveal the presence, or have the angels, you know, defend you, man. right? Because the Lord assigned an angel to particular, which, all the elect will have angels assigned to protect them, of course, right? Or to guide them in their life, right? But hey, the Lord assigned an angel to protect you throughout, Jacob's trouble and the things that are coming. Guess what? Ain't nothing gonna harm you, right? Like the scriptures say, the Lord shall deliver you in 6 troubles, and in the 7th, no harm shall touch you. And I'm trying to, phrase everything as best as I can remember, of the scriptures. And that was in Job, right? No tribulation shall touch you, so to speak, in the 7th. So it ain't nothing gonna happen to the elect, man. And that's what we hoping to be. Because you are the elect, you good, man. You good, right? But as I'm speaking, I'm imagining I'm actually turning through pages and stuff like that. But as far as the scriptures, all right, yeah. Back to the point. Like it says in Psalms, I believe it's chapter 13 and 7, or it might be 7 and 13. So I get the numbers mixed up, but it's definitely in Psalms. It says, "Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword." So the Lord is going to use Esau as a sword. So, hey, this devil got something up his sleeve, man, and we just wait to see what's gonna be. Because ultimately we know the end goal of this devil, because it's the end. It's a part of the Most High's plan, whether this devil knows it or not. What you're doing is a part of the Most High's plan, but you are fooled into thinking, and that's of course the Lord would take some type of, that seems fun. Let me, in so many words, to the Lord can do whatever he wants. He running the show. This is movie, right? But that seems like awesome to really have your enemy thinking, oh, he gonna get this, and then sneak attack, right? Or gonna hit you with the. He gonna hit you with the punch you ain't see coming, the hook. He gonna Mike Tyson this devil, man. Right? When they up in a clinch, you can barely see where his hand is at. And he come up, he pivots out, turn, come up on the ankle, boom, knock you right out. Peekaboo, that's what they call it, right? Peekaboo boxing. That's what everybody else started calling it, peekaboo. Right? One minute you don't see, one minute he like how you play with a baby peekaboo. One minute he's behind his head, the next minute he throwing out all these punches and jabs and hooks, right? Body shots at different angles, and evasive with it. So the Lord's gonna peekaboo this devil, so to speak. I'm being facetious, right? But yeah, man. Hey, we're gonna see what the Lord got coming up next, right? Hey, and how these different things are lining up. We just had the Passover that we kept. Things was happening around the Passover. Just had the Passover. Then we got this solar eclipse, right? These are all signs of the times. There shall be signs in heavens, like it say in Joel, right? Also, what the Lord shall pour out His Spirit upon all flesh, And there's, different things going on, man. I don't know if brothers. Of course, around this time it's a highly, around the Passover. You get nervous. You try to, be, not effing up, so to speak. Be more on P's and Q's. You should be on P's and Q's throughout the whole year, right? But we're in the flesh, so we mess up. Represent mercy. But highly spiritual time, you know, before, during, and after the Passover. And plus, it's highly spiritual too, because with these devils and their different rituals that they're doing, right? That's you know, even on the solar eclipse, you know, the different wicked high holy days. You just had Easter. What was that? Last week. Was that last weekend? Which that goes back into the Queen of Heaven. You know, baking cakes unto the Queen of Heaven, Ishtar, Astarte, whatever you wanna, whatever deity, the same deity, different names, right? All these different things, and yeah, but right, so a highly spiritual time of year, you know, and hey man, you know, I'm sure other brothers are experiencing it too. You know, probably, you know, other brothers more than others, man. But you know, I didn't experience some a demonic attack last night. You know, trying to sleep, and it was just, it, you know, it was you know, a heavier weight demon, so to speak. You know, they don't just hop off when you rebuke them in the name of the Lord. You know, and it was a man, you know, hopped on me and rebuked it multiple times, and then it hopped off and hopped back on me and rebuked it multiple times again, and I threw up a prayer, you know, for it to go away, and it went away. But you know, it was it just be when that happens, man, it just be an annoyance. You know, and brothers can attest to it, man. And you get angry. Like, you know, of all days. And me, I knew I had to be out on the road today. I just wanted to get some sleep. You know, I don't, you know, ripping and running out. You know, I try to get as much sleep as I can, but you know, we just need to get the hell up out of here. Like that, you know, like the scriptures say, you should have no rest for the soles of your feet. I'm trying to get some sleep, and here it is. This goon, this goon from the in-between, from the spiritual realm, gonna come fuck with me in my sleep, and I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to get a good night's rest, and here he come, you know, hopping on your chest, trying to shake you. Oh, you thought you was gonna sleep good tonight, huh? So like, I'm being facetious, but you know, brothers deal with these things. We're opened up into the spiritual realm. You know, we encounter things on both sides, you know. But you know, which you know, around this time of year, I expect the demons to be coming, you know, coming at me more, so to speak, around this time of year. You know, but highly spiritual time is the point I'm making. You know, we're gonna see you know, how the next steps in prophecy for the whole. And this devil is very good at sleight of hand, to where he can distract you with things, cause a distraction while he does things over here. And that's, you know, that's like a war tactic too. Now Elder Pastor Hall was going into how, you know, I'm doing the same thing, tongue twister. The magicians how magicians will make you think that they're doing actual spiritual, using actual spiritual power, so to speak, or doing magic, so to speak, because that's on the left hand. You know, doing magic, so to speak, through the different things that they're doing, but they actually have different mechanisms, right? They're real good at confusing your eyes and confusing your mind. big events or for controlling the population. Now they're gonna, you know, I believe it's in Cleveland, is to be set up for the first 15-minute city. But that also is gonna, and then there's a scripture talk about that. 2 Ezra 15. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Why? Military checkpoints, right? Different checkpoints designed to regulate the people, right? We're gonna have certain zones that's Q zones and zones that are the bad land, so to speak, right? You go out there, you on your own, right? If you don't have no documentation or digital documentation, you can't get in. If you don't got that C hip, you cannot get in, right? So we're coming up into that time. But that's also an easier way to control the people, right? You set up garrison, so to speak, right? You know, a group of soldiers to control and regulate these different sectors, all right? Which those are the 15-minute cities. And they're doing it in China. They test a lot of things overseas first before they bring it here, right? You know, they're doing it in China. But yeah, man, just a lot of different things in prophecy that are, each day that passes and each year that passes, they get they increase more and more. You got the whole situation with the squatters, man. You know, which is gonna further produce what? As the Lord said in Matthew 24, it's gonna further produce these sea wars. Nation shall rise up against nation. We already know kingdom is against kingdom. We see that. But nation against nation goes into what? One group of people or one ethnicity against the other, right? And that's going to be happening, especially with the squatter situation. You're going to have Jake against Esau. You're going to have Esau against Moab. You're going to have Elam against Moab. Everybody's going to be against each other, because not only are there Jakes coming in from South and Central America, but there's also other nations coming from China, coming from Iran, coming from India, who are also going to be doing violence and provoking that type of war, so to speak, right, between the different peoples, because you know, a lot of these people are getting rights that and help and aid that American citizens can't even get here. So why are they doing that? They want to stir the pot. They want to create turmoil. They want to make a perfect crisis to bring order with a alternative, or with an order or a solution with an ulterior motive to further take away your freedom. So that's what this devil's all about, and that's what he's trying to do. Order ab chaos. They want to create the chaos. They want to create their new order, right? By providing a solution. So this devil's very slick. He's very, very slick. He's sly like a serpent, man. Right? He's a serpent on the left hand, right? But you know, just wanted to you know, speak on that in the spirit real quick. You know, while I'm driving, and Lord will you edify with that. We say shalom, and a bad ball.